Okay, it's printed for all. So this is your final output. You have list of data, list of property you have inside a object. Button click, you are calling a function. That function read the data from a object and their property converting into the paragraph, and finally using inner HTML we are sending inside the page. So this is for one user. If you have multiple user, then what to do? If you have multiple user, then what to do? That is the next question. So let me know once. Are you able to run it? Button click, it's showing the details. Okay. Come now, print another button. Write another button. Write another button called get user. Right here, user details replaced by the user list. User list. So when we click on second button, when you click on second button, use get user function will call. Now inside get user function, what we are going to do? Write next get user function. Now write a variable called all user equal to array of object. First user name test user 1, test 1 also you can write. Then their education, let it be to property. Add the next. Okay.
So the function you will put the arrow.
This one arrow we have to give here equal to, and then we have to keep here call fat arrow. Then it will become a fat arrow. Test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, and test 5. MCA, BCA, DCA, BA. This is the array of object. Multiple objects are together. Now, how many users we have? Multiple. We have to run the loop now and read all one by one. So you will write here again all user dot map. Before that, create one variable to store in that user list h2 user list, close the h2. Now write a variable, write a loop, all user dot map user comma index. So from all user one by one, individual user details will go to this variable. Which variable? User variable. Correct. And their position will go to the index. Next, after this, come inside, write data plus equal to simple. I'm going to print in the p tag user dot name plus user dot name plus user dot edu. Name plus edu. But in between, a space will not be there. Okay, in between a space will not be there. We'll print it first, then we'll give the comma and all. Let's print this. On second button click, user get user we are calling. Let it call. Check now. List of user is coming. Second button click. User 1 MCA, something like this. First we'll give one user, second we'll give two users. Here we wanted to put a comma. One more plus is required. Try once. It should give you list of users. Okay, so printed or error? Not printing? Yes, sir. First one. Second one. Can you see it says like cannot read the property of inner HTML. Go to the code. Come down. You are calling user info. Go to HTML. HTML below. User info U is capital. In user info U is capital. Not that. This one user info U is capital. Make it small. You are calling on the top a small, below you are written capital. How it will find? JavaScript is case sensitive language. Okay. One small character can do many things. Okay, so print it for everyone. Come next. This file is just basic one example where we are based on click we are reading. Next example will be where we'll have a lot of users and dynamic it will create the button and based on button click it will display the details of user. Okay, array of object again. So create next file. Next file you create call array binding 5.html. Array binding 5.html. Create one division. ID equal to user list. Create one more division. ID equal to user details. Or simple write details. Both variable are empty variable. Both are empty. On load, call a function get user. On load, call a function call get user. Now get user function. You have to write on top. And before get user function, you need to have an array, global array. All user. All user equal to, right? Next, after that, function called get user. Get user equal to next after that, we can first store some data inside the array. Name, then is mobile number, age, education, something you write for user, then is Mahesh, is Majid, something. Now this user will have different number. Thirty, 40, 20, 60, any number you can write. DCA, from CA, from MA, education background. So when the page will load, it will display first the name of the users. Only the name of the user will come first. And when we click on the name, it will display below details of the user. First, to arrange your JSON object, array object properly, then we can think on display part. Okay, done. Now come down, write a variable data equal to empty variable first. All user dot map user comma index. User comma index. Write data equal to data plus, or data plus equal to is also okay. Data plus equal to button. Write here user dot name. Button. That is called user list dot inner HTML. Run the page. Are you able to see the list of buttons? It will display only the name of users. Only the name of users, but it is in the left side. Okay, let it be anywhere, no problem. List of how many users we have, that many button is created dynamically. Reply should come in chat. If you have done, we can write next line. Simple data is available in the object. Now you read from there and then you are creating the button dynamically. Working. Next, on button click, the details of user should come down. Whichever the button we click, that particular user details should print below. Okay, so for that, we have to write another function. That function will get the details. Write a function called get details equal to index. Index, alert that index. If you get the index of the array, then we can find the details of users easily. If you get the index of array, okay, done it. Now this get details function, you need to call on button click. Button we have on click, call this function, get details, and in get details function, we require to pass the index. Concatenation you have to do here. Pass the index. In get details, you will call the index. Alert will come. So hope alert is coming. 0, 1, 2, length -1. Now based on that index, suppose you got index 0. So if you get the index 0, say on 0 position, which user? Manage details. If you got index called 3, so on 3 index, which one? Ajit. Right? So those user details we can take and display. So let's do that. Create a variable data equal to h1 about plus all user of index dot name plus close the h1 about all user of index. So what this h1 will create? H1 will create about Ganesh, about Mahesh, something. So whatever is there, name, it will come. Next, in the same data plus variable, data plus equal to, open the p tag, right there. What are the properties you have? Mobile age education, mobile number, all user of index dot mobile plus close the h1, not h1, close the which one? P tag. Data plus equal to age of age, you can write education edu. Write it all line by line. You check now. Written.
Yes, sir.
Get details. Now get details should print to where? Get details. The data variable will go to the Hope written. Check now how it works. When you click on first one, see Ganesh details, Mahesh details, Satish details, Ajit details, Raj details. Something like this. Please check. So how it is working? Data is available in array. First you printed from the same array. From the same array, you printed the only name of the users. After printing the name of the users, you printed the details of the users. But details of the user is not coming from the same function. It's coming from the different function. When we click on name of the user, we are passing the index, we are passing the position. That index you send to the another function, get details. Now get details function will have call index. Right? Get details function will have call index. Next under index 0, 1, 2, 3, depend on how many we have, that will come. Then what we are doing, from all user on a particular index, there is a name. From all user on particular index, there is a mobile. On all user on particular index, there is a age, and then edu. We are taking those details, and finally we are putting inside a variable, and that variable you are printing under the details. Okay. Error, anyone? Now we can write a small CSS to change the look and feel of the buttons as well as user details. So this data what you have got all user, this data will come from the backend. This data will come from backend. Okay. That can be one user, two user, 100 users. We don't know how many users will be. Right? And after that, all the users will be stored in a variable. Then after that, that variable will be holding the data, and that data you are reading through function and you are processing inside. Before a script, open the style and close the style also. Open the style and close. After this, you have created one division called user list. As user list, write some CSS for that. Text align center. Center. Padding 10 px. After that, come down, button. For button, you write something. Background of the button by default, blue color. Padding of the button 10. Not 10, write more, 15, 30, 15, color, white, font size 20 px, border none, cursor, pointer. So button will come. You can give margin 1 to px, margin 5 px to give. So between two button, little gap happen. Next you have call details. What is the ID? Okay, right here one call button colon hover background orange color button colon focus background red color. If you click, it will convert into red. If you move the mouse, it will be under the orange. Yeah, check now. Click then red. This details you move here. You have now hash details. Width 400 px, margin auto. Automatically it will come in center. Width 400 px, margin auto. That become a small look and feel for the image. Okay, no error. I'll share the file once. This is you are reading the data from array. This example, you are reading the data from array. You are not adding inside the array. Okay. We are not adding inside the array. We are only reading that. We should be able to add the data also. Yes, input. So we can add one. We can create a form here and name, email, age, education, submit. That will get added here. Again, next user click save. That will get added here. So we'll have a form. Inside the form, enter the user details, click on save. Name will come on the top. Once you click on the name, details will print in the bottom. Okay, that will be tomorrow task. See you tomorrow. Array binding, I have sent you 4, 5. Array 4, array 5, both I sent you. Array binding 4, array binding 5, both I sent you in the chat.
Yes, it's not to concentrate. What's wrong? Oh, that's very. ये तो मुझे सॉरी हाँ straight you नहीं है साथ के लग रहा है पर यूजुअली water is yeah, come. Usually they have bro. Android है ना देखो सेट है ना छोटा सा